It's another bright, beautiful day, and I'm up to trying to help family members in their little apron, and I'm gonna probably show you some of it if you're interested. That is, I can't even see much. And normally the bee suit that I wear is brown. This is white, so I think it's reflecting the sun. But hopefully you can see in the background this nice gentleman is filling up the smoker, and that is very important when you're approaching the bees, because you know bees bite no nice, the sting no nice at all. So it helps to neutralize the bees so that we can invade their kingdom. Hopefully you're seeing what is happening. Just a little glimpse, just a little tips. I've not helped them for a long time, but today I feel like I need to get back into the helping. I don't know if you know that I actually use honey in some of my soaps. So I have a honey mango soap. So that's honey and Jamaican mangoes, Jamaican honey, Jamaican mangoes. And I have a honey banana soap. So those are two products that I make with honey. So I have vested interest in these bees, right? Because I need their honey. I'm standing here at a distance because see my hands, I don't have on any gloves, and hopefully my feet. And the bees are they're very sensible, they're very wise, they're very smart. And so if I go too close, and they are in an attacking mood, because what I found with them is that you can go in there without gloves and you don't get stung, right? But sometimes what they do is that they hit you, twisting you. So it's one is being there and they just lift up, but you stay still. Your the pheromones or whatever they're called, you're able to just stay still and you don't get stung. But if they're in a mood where they are attacking, they will just hit you forcefully on your skin to sting you and then die. So for that reason, not sure what kind of mood they're in, I am staying far, because while it is said that bee sting is good for you, good for your body, it's like beauty. You braid your hair sometimes, they braid it so tight you're in pain, and they tell you beauty comes with pain and all of these things. But today I'm gonna be beauty without pain. All right, but I still wanted to offer little assistance as I go along. So do you use honey, or are you a bee farmer? What do you use your honey for? Do you consume it? Do you use it on your skin? Do you use it to make products? What kind of products? I'm hoping that you will feel so comfortable to share some of that information with me on how you use your honey. Like I said, this video might not be perfect because the white is reflecting on the phone, so I can't see. I'm just guesstimating that I can be seen at this point. Here, this is some vervine. I don't know if you've ever had the tea or if you've used it, and it's really great for the body. I've had the tea before and I really love it. What do you use vervine for? Because this has to be a two-way communication. So if you see it and you know it, let me know what you use it for. Do you use it for as an aphrodisiac? Do you use it for any specific health reasons, or do you just have tea with it? It looks a little, it needs some water because the time is dry, but nonetheless, you know how God plant them still. Some of them very what's the word I'm looking for? Not only versatile, but very strong and can resist even the dry weather. So that's vervine. Very good plant. Dirt, the red dot. reminds me that I haven't grounded recently. Just take off your shoes and just stand up on the ground, you know what I mean? Got me some pimento leaves, pimento. So I'm getting closer to these boxes. Still don't have on a gloves. Still don't have on a pair of socks, but they're not open yet. So it's daytime and the bees are either out looking food and water or they're asleep, maybe. So I feel relatively safe because not a bee in sight, just their home. Oh no, that's not actually true. If you look under their house, right under the roof, some of them may be out there. But like I said, I'm not going too close because I don't have on gloves, nor do I have on a pair of socks. I do have on a thick jeans, and that's very, very important. So we are in the country, and if you look right there, I believe, is it there? Here's when the photographer has one job again and messes it up. Where did I see them? Ah, here they are. That's bees right there. I think they're having a aneseberry. They're enjoying the sweet from a aneseberry. Yep, there they are. I'm finding my safe distance away. Let me tell you before, I'm not have on no gloves. I'm not have on no socks. So I am not 100% armored. So it wouldn't make sense for me to go into this battle, right? Because I'm telling you, the bees will win. Because when they come out together. Zin? So, I know them fast. So we're watching the skilled one working alone today. But usually there's more than one person. And sometimes I used to help, but I haven't helped for a while. Today is my first day back in a while. That's why I forget my gloves and my socks. And I'm actually thinking of getting fully trained. What are your thoughts? You think I should get trained or just leave it alone, Tanya? Leave it alone. And for those of you who are watching and you find this interesting, I'm Tanya. I own a natural skincare brand called Tana's Body Care. And we make a variety of 100% natural soaps. We do a body soap as well, different from the face soaps. And we do lotions and underarm cream, which is really a deodorant, but we call it an underarm cream. And we do massage oils and all of that. And I have a great idea. As long as God grants me life and strength for the future, there are some dreams that I'm praying will come to pass. So we're watching this gentleman doing his thing and checking his boxes and seeing what's happening in this section of the season with honey. More than likely there is not honey right now or much honey because I think the season is coming to an end. But you know, they have to check the bees. Bees likes attention. They have to know whether to feed them. All of those wonderful things with these little tiny creatures that sting so hot and produces something so sweet. All right, so I'm going to attempt to go a little closer. Not even one bee sting I want today. Not even one. And if you're properly geared up, you won't get stung. Some of these little light jeans that they have these days are not good enough protection. The bees can sting you through it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Tum tum ta-dum tum. Ta-dum tum. Smoke it, smoke it, smoke it. Alright. doing its work, checking, checking, checking. Don't think a lot of activity. I think the bees in them resting period now. Just like everything else, um, mango trees produce mangoes a certain time of the year. It doesn't produce all year round. No fruit that I'm aware of does that. So the bees also produces honey at a particular time frame of the year. And a good farmer will check his boxes and make sure that his the colonies are growing, because bees can be very lucrative. But if you have a full-time job and you do this part-time, if you don't manage your time well, boy, I'd say bees name your supper. You don't give enough attention. If you don't give enough attention to the bees, they will leave you. You know, like a woman or a man in a relationship, and you're not giving each other enough attention and you feel neglected, and you pack up your things and leave, the bees will left you. Yeah, so animals and humans have a lot in common, right? We're just a higher form of, or so we'd like to think. We're fearfully and wonderfully made, but so are the bees. Very sensitive. If you don't show them love, then gone left you. So they're being shown some love today, and hopefully it's enough love, right? Because there's always more to do. There's always more to do. So the farmer is checking to see what's happening at home with his bees. Just like daddy or mommy need to check in, or your cousin with your auntie and your uncle check in with your family members to see if everything is well, if things are run dry, is there anything you can do to help them, right? So things are going. There are some pimento leaves. If you know, you know. And I have a plan for these leaves. I mean, I tell you, pimentos smell nice. Whether they leave young or old, it just smells good. It smells so good. There are some pimento leaves. If you know, you know. And I have a plan for these leaves. I mean, I tell you, pimentos smell nice. Whether they leave young or old, it just smells good. It smells so good. So there's Malika Bongo. It's actually pimento leaves, and you're seeing the sticks up here. But I just wanted to share with you, some years ago, I wrote a book called The Power to Get Wealth, and it is available on Amazon. Can I tell you that having published that book, and bigging up my mother, because she spent a lot on us and she was a stickler for education. And so I published it, and a friend of mine bought the book. She lives overseas. She bought the book. And lo and behold, she called me. By the time she finished reading the book, we realized that we were cousins. We are cousins. We went to the same high school, which is Convent of Mercy Academy, Alpha, for 5 years, graduated. And we graduated a long time. And only recently realized that we are family from St. Elizabeth. True story. Last week I posted, I think I was talking about turmeric and saying how my grandmother used to plant and sell turmeric, and how my mom used to tell us these stories because, of course, my grandmother died, I believe, the year I was born. many years ago, ants they all over me because I was picking the leaves off the pimento. And so I wrote, I said that my grandmother is from Elderslie. Lo and behold, true story, a friend of mine wrote on the page, my mother is from Elderslie. And once again, trust me, my friend became a family member. So I said to myself, say, you know what? Since this has happened once and it has happened twice, it can happen again. So my grandmother was a Robinson, married named Brooks. She and her parents were Redmonds. So Redmond, Robinson, Brooks, whether you're from Ginger Hill or Eldersley in St. Elizabeth or your descendants were from there. And if you are my friend, call me and tell me say, we're family. All right. It happened once, it happened twice. I'm sure it can happen a third time. Are you a Robinson? A Brooks? Married into the family many years ago? Eldersley St. Elizabeth? You get it now. There you go. Write me, let me know that we're related. I mean, I look the land. I mean, I look the money. Well, we could have do with some money too, for true, still, you know. But it's more the intrigue of knowing that people come into your lives and you think that they're just friends or your church brother or your church sister. And then because we don't talk about where we're from very often, we just say, hi, I'm so and so and so. And then when you go into the history, you realize, say, you turn up beside your cousin. It could be, many times it's not necessarily a first cousin, though it can be, but a second or a third, which is very close. So that is my motive to find out if me have any other friend that is me cousin. All right. Bless you.